It's taken all day to reach a young orangutan held in a palm oil plantation. And when she finally arrives, she's shocked by what she finds. The crate she was told the orangutan was kept in turns out to be a tiny box, barely big enough for it to turn around.
Hey, sweetheart. Hey. But you haven't been able to move in there. We'll put her in another cage because she's going to die in there, you know. She's sitting like totally crunched down like this on the road. She's going to be all over the place. So we're going to have to try and put her into the other cage.
When an orangutan is confiscated, it's usually best to keep it in the crate in which it's found. Moving it only adds to its stress. But there's no way Lona can leave it in this.
She's been sitting in this little cage, not being able to stand upright for 2 weeks. Just been given like cassava roots and bananas.
Imagine 2 weeks cramped in this tiny box without even being able to stand.
The forestry guys just need to make a letter where the owner voluntarily hand over the orangutan to the forestry department, and then eventually they'll make a letter that they are giving the orangutan to the project for safekeeping until it's ready for release. He's had her for 2 weeks here, and I think probably decided that was not the right thing to do.
It's hard for Lona to confront those that have added to this animal's suffering, but she has to stay civil. If she makes trouble, people are less likely to get in touch in the future, and more orangutans could needlessly die. It can't stay in this, but the team never knew they'd need to move it. Without one of the medical team to tranquilize the orangutan, they face a difficult challenge.
It's going to be a rough ride for her. She's going to be stressed, but once we get to the project, at least this cage is a good size cage for her. You don't want them in a too big a cage either because they trash around a lot, but that cage that she's in is just the worst I've seen for a long time for such a big animal to keep them in there. She can't even, when she sits up, she can't even keep her neck straight.
Transferring her to a larger crate without her escaping will be difficult. If she disappears into the night, they could lose her, and with that, any hope of offering her a better future.